Okay, hello, hello, hello. Hopefully this is recording. This is going to be a very, very, very short video going over the Persia grid and helping you out. What do we need to do? Share screen. Okay, so a reminder, Persia grid. Sorry. Persia grid looks like this. The reason it's called Persia because we have the P, which is political government, E, which is economic, R, which is religion, S, social class, I, intellectual arts, their writing system, their literature, inventions, and area and geography. But to make it even more helpful, we have told you for each section what you need to include. So for example, P for political, you must talk about the type of government, which we already know because of everything we've been learning. 2 important leaders and the years it was a civilization. So right away, I'm going to start, and we know it was ruled by an emperor, right? Oh my gosh, it was ruled by an emperor. E-M-P-E-R-O-R. 2 rulers, again, we already know one was the crazy guy. His name was Wu Hao. Let's do Emperor Wu from the video, and then Emperor Qin, the crazy guy. I think I'm spelling emperor wrong. P-E-R, no, Emperor Qin from the video. Remember the cuckoo guy? And then the years it was a civilization. So I'm gonna go, I have our websites up already, our China ones. But let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, longer than I thought. So here's when it was a civilization. So 2205 BC. That's actually a new one that I found today. I might add that to our list for next time. So 2205 BC through, what was it? To 2080. So it was like almost 2,500 years. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Shoot, I just forgot. That's how bad my memory is. To 2080. Okay. All right. And in case you remember, BC stands for before Christ, AD stands for Anno Domini, year of the Lord. All right, so right away, political's done. So you're gonna pause it, fill it in, and then I'm going to delete it so people can't just copy at the end. Have to watch the whole video. I amuse myself. All right, economic, currency and money. This one was actually hard, so I researched this ahead of time for us because well, no, it wasn't actually, because they did trade. They did trade just like our other civilizations, right? And we know that from our doodle activity. And then 2 things they grew. Wait, am I on the wrong one? No, I'm on the right one. They traded silk. What else did they trade? See, if I had my doodle activity, I could use that. If you guys have your doodle activity, you can use that. Why am I going blank? Oh, jade, right? Jade and porcelain. I know I spelled that wrong. Porcelain, P-O-R-C-E-L, porcelain. How do you spell porcelain? Let's go back. I don't want it to be wrong. And again, a lot of this we're already going to know from that doodle activity, which gave us a lot of this information. A-I-N. That was close. A, so I just got to add an A. Okay, and then that's it. That's it. That's all we have to do for economy. So, oh, look at it. So now pause it, write it down, delete it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, now religion. This one, I'm just going to tell you because it can be confusing because they changed their religions. However, the time that we are talking about, their religion was, just like we saw in Mulan, was ancestor worship. And what that is the people prayed to a dead relatives for luck, safety, and honor. So that was actually true, just like in Mulan. I hate to keep using it, but there is some of that based in fact, is they did worship to their ancestors. So when the dad asked the ancestors to watch over Mulan, that's really what they did. All right, pause it, write it down, because then you know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to delete it, boop. Okay. My head's in the way. What am I doing here? Oh, social class. Again, this should be so easy. Doodle quiz. We know at the top. I'm not even gonna make you draw the pyramid. Emperor, and then we have I don't remember. Government officials. And then we had merchants and traders. Merchants, traders, artisans, and then at the bottom was peasants and farmers. All right, they were way at the bottom. I don't think they had slaves, which is interesting. They'd be one of the few civilizations that did not have slaves. All right, so pause it, write it down, and goodbye. Goodbye. I said, good day, sir. Keith Thomas Morris is tired. All right. Intellectual arts. This one was tricky, finding the writing system. Go away. So this is a Miss G. This is my favorite one where we get our information. But I even think this one was a struggle to, see here's ancestor worship. They eventually changed to, the religion of Confucianism, Buddhism, and Tao, like we talked about. Emperor Qin did create a monetary system, money, but mostly it was trading. So this was tricky, trying to find the writing. I actually struggled on this, which is why I'm helping you with this one. Basically, their writing was calligraphy? No, not calligraphy, but are they going to tell us what it is? The most important, an assistant in writing called calligraphy. It's an art form. So they did calligraphy, which I don't know if you've seen, it's like the really fancy writing. That was another thing they invented. But for their type of writing, it was called sinographs. So again, just like ancient Egypt, they had symbols that represented words and sounds. And we're going to practice those when we do our writing our name. All right, and then 3 inventions. We know that from our doodle activity. We know there was the compass, there was gunpowder, there was, what else? Oh, kite, fireworks, and crossbow. I don't know if we talked about this in that, but they did the crossbow as well. All right, done. Whoop. One more section. This is going by very fast, very fast. And I'm in the library. I don't know if you can tell. Library, Miss Morris. All right, pause it, write it down, because I'm going to say ostapasta. Ostapasta. Go away. It's making me upset. Okay, so that was sorry, I did that fast. That was the name of the writing system and 5 inventions. Last is area and geography. So modern day location, you should know this from your map activity, it's modern day China. Like it's where it is. It's basically in Eastern Asia we talked about, but it is still, this is still, you can go on a plane and say, hey, I want to go to China, and they'll know where to go. Unlike if you go, hey, I want to go to Mesopotamia, they'll be like, don't know where that is. 2 bodies of water. Again, a lot of this you guys know, this should be so easy. The Yellow River, and let's do the East China Sea. Actually, it's probably one of the easiest ones we've done. All right, climate. So climate, we go back to Miss G. What does Miss G say about climate? Go away, go away. Climate. Okay, so climate, extremely diverse, tropical in the south, which is warm, to subarctic, which is cold in the north. So it's a very like one extreme or the other, depending on where you are in China. So we're gonna put, what are we gonna put? Tropical, tropical in south, which makes sense because that's gonna be closer to the equator, and subarctic in north, which again makes sense because you're going up towards the North Pole, the Arctic Circle. All right, and then 2 cities. Again, from your map activity, which I gave back to you, you can look, but I'm going to put 2 from our map activity. Now I'm going to say I know how to use those or say them. All right, so pause it, write it down. This one I think was our easiest Persia grid because we've almost have all of the information from our other activities, from the doodle, from the map activity, from the who's who. All right, so hopefully you watch this. Hopefully it makes it very easy for you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, like why my circle, I like so tired. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Okie dokie. Deuces.